Welcome viewers. Today's reasoning topic for SSC we are going to discuss is space orientation. So first we try to understand the definition of space orientation. Space orientation means ability of the students to understand the three-dimensional figure. ఇందులో ఎక్కువగా మనకి క్వశ్చన్స్ 3-dimensional అంటే 3Dలో ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. So once the questions are asked in 3D, now the student has to visualize. So here they are going to test the ability of the student to visualize the figure in a 3-dimensional way and to get the answer. So basically we can expect questions from cubes. So before going to space orientation, let's try to understand these 3-dimensional figures. For example, if you see a cube has 6 faces. So now what we are going to do is, we are going to arrange this cube not in a 3-dimensional way, but rather in a linear form. Okay, imagine this is the a cube. See, this will be is equal to like this, because both are same. Here also you have 6 faces. So this will be a top, this will be front, this will be right, and again left and bottom. Finally you will have back. So like this we are having 6 faces. Now once this is the 3-dimensional view, so only 3 faces are visible for us, and remaining 3 faces we are visualizing ourselves, they are present on back, bottom and left. But once you open this particular cube, now it appears like this. We should know that which side or which face is opposite to which face. Just to relieve the confusion, I am going to number them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total 6 faces. Here also 6 faces. Before understanding, you should keep in mind that if you consider any two faces, only one face is present between two opposite faces. Means, for example, if I am considering top and bottom, in between top and bottom, there is only one face is present. Means, for example, if I am moving from top, right and bottom, so if I am moving in this direction, top, right and bottom, only right side face is present. If at all, if I am moving from front, that is top, front and bottom, means between two opposite faces, that is top and bottom, only front is there. If at all I am moving from top to bottom from the left side, here also between the top and bottom, I am having only the left face. So students needs to remember that between two opposite faces, you have only one face. Ante between top and bottom, either you will have right or front or left. That we need to remember here. That means that between two opposite faces, one face is present, means between 1 and 3, you can see here, between 1 and 3, there is only one face, that is 2. So I can directly say that 1 is opposite to 3. In the same way, between 2 and 5, there is only one face is present, that is 4 in between. So I can say that 2 opposite is 5. In the same way, between 4 and 6, there is only 5, that is face is present. So I can say that 4 opposite is 6. So here the keyword is between two opposite faces, we have only one face is present. For example, if the image appears like this. So here also we are having, see in this image also we are having 6 faces, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already said that between two opposite faces, you have only one face is present in between. So obviously 1 and 3 are opposite, because only 2 is present in between. So 1 is opposite to 3. In the same way, 4 is there and 6 is there. Between 4 and 6, only 5 is there at the center. So 4 opposite is 6. Now 1 3 is over, 4 6 is over, and what are remaining? Only 2 and 5 are remaining. So obviously 2 opposite will be 5. So in this way I can find out opposites very easily. For example, if the question is asked like this, which of the following cube is correct? If it's like this and this number is given like 4, 1 and 3. If this cube is correct, means once I open, I am having 6 faces. So after these 6 faces, I find out which one is opposite to which one. That is 1 opposite 3, 4 opposite 6 and 2 opposite 5. And answer he asked whether this particular cube is correct or not. If I fold this open cube, if it becomes like this, right? Now whether this particular cube is correct or not, he will ask in the exam. So directly from this I can say that 1 opposite is 3. So 1 is on the top, means bottom should be 3. But where is 3 here? Adjacent is 3. So this figure will be wrong. So directly I can say like this. Based on this, let's see a question. See in this particular question, a figure given on the left hand side is folded to form a cube. Choose the alternates between 1, 2, 3, 4. The boxes that is similar to the box is formed. Simply is asking that this is the open form. So now student has to visualize in the 3-dimensional way and you have to predict the answer whether 1, 2, 3, 4, which option is correct. So whatever we discussed now, we apply the same logic. That is, these two will be opposite, means the dark and dot will be opposite. In the same way, the white and white will be opposite. Now, this white and dark color will be opposite. So here, the white and dark color both will be opposite. So once we find out the opposite, now we can go for the question to see the options whether any option is following the rule or not. See now, consider the option 1. In case of option 1, only dot is visible and the dark color is not visible. So here only dot is visible and dark color is not visible. So this side is correct. Now see the other two faces. So here I already said that you see this blue line. This phase and this phase both are same. So one phase is visible, that is fine. So this also correct. Now come to the third one. These two dots, red dots, these two red dots are opposite. Out of these two, one should be visible for me. Obviously, the right side is visible. So option 1 is correct. To make it more simpler, I will try to give number. You can give number in the examination also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already said that between two opposite faces only one face is present. See here, between 1 and 3, 2 is present. So one opposite is 3. We know that on 3 we have dot, on 1 we are having a dark color face. Now between 4 and 6 only 5 is present. So the 4 opposite is 6, because 4 and 6 in between have only 5. So 4 opposite is 6. Now 1 opposite 3, 4 opposite is 6. The remaining is only now 2 and 5. So obviously 2 opposite will be 5. Now for me in the examination, no two sides means no opposite sides should be on the same side. No two opposite sides on the adjacent sides. Now you take the first option. Directly I give the number for the first option. In the first option, that is dot. Dot means 3. Dot means 3. For me 1 is not visible. So obviously this dot is 3. And come to the other side. In other side, either 4 or 6, because both 4 and 6 are having plain color. So this one becomes either 4 or 6. Even it is 4 correct or 6 also correct. Now come to the other side. So either 4 or 6 is over. Now come to 2 or 5. I know 5 is dark color. Obviously I left with only 2. 2 is the lighter color. So it will becomes 2. So 3, 2, either 4 or 6. See here, 3, opposite to 1. So 3 is visible, 1 is not visible, done. For me 2 is visible, so 5 is not visible, that is also done. So the other side will become either 4 or 6. So my option 1 is correct here. Now let's check whether option 2 is correct or wrong. If you see option 2 here, there are 2 dark colors are there here. Means same I am going to write 1 opposite 3, 2 opposite 5, 4 opposite 6. Now let's see here. Dot. What is dot? Dot means 3. So this will becomes 3. Now what about the other 2 sides? The other 2 sides in the second option are dark. That is either 1 or 5. Means I can take this either 1 or this I can take as 5. Or you take this one as 5 or this one as 1. It doesn't matter. So you can take any one. So once I take one side as 1, other one is as 5, because both are dull color. In this particular figure, only 1 and 5 are dark color. Now you can see here, 1 and 3 are adjacent here. See here, 1 and 3 both are adjacent in this figure. Actually, if 3 is visible, 1 should not be visible, or if 1 is visible, 3 should not be visible. But here in this case, both are visible. So option 2 is wrong. The moment if you see this option 2 is wrong, you can eliminate some options. Like I can eliminate option 1, I can eliminate option 3. Now your answer will be either option 2 or 4. Now check 3 option whether it is correct or wrong. See in option 3, the dot will be 3. We know that, you can see this dot will be 3. So 3 opposite is 1, which is dark in color, which is not visible for me. It is good. Now see the dark color. What is dark color here? 5. So this is 5. So this one will be dark color. So obviously this one will be 5. Now see, out of 4 or 6, see both 4 and 6 are plain color. So this will be either 4 or 6. Then also my answer is correct. So 3 also here correct. So here 3 also correct. So my answer will be obviously 1, 3 and 4. 4 is also correct. Let's see how 4 is correct. In the option 4, you have 2 dark faces, right? So once you have 2 dark faces, what are the dark faces that are given in the open figure? That is 1 and 5. So either this will become either 1 or 5. This will become either 1 or 5. If I write one side as 1, other will become 5. And what about the remaining face? In the remaining face, that is white in color or light color. So either 4 or 6 is light color. So your answer will become either 4 or 6. So option 4 is also correct. Now what is our answer? Our answer is option 1 is correct, option 3 is correct, and option 4 is correct. Only option 2 is wrong. So our answer is option 2. So in this kind of questions, try to focus mainly on the opposite faces. The moment you find out the opposite face, you will get the answer very easily. In this question, which of the 4 cubes given below can be created by folding the given design? So in the question figure, a design is given. Now if I fold this design, which of the following option, either 1, 2, 3 or 4 will be correct, he is asking. So before find outing this, I said to find out the opposite first. Let's try to find out the opposite now first in this question. I am writing this is 1, here 2, 3, 4 and the center one is 5 and these half ones, these are 6. So this is also 6, this is also 6. So only one complete phase I am going to give as number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the remaining is half of is there. So half 6 on the right side, another half is on the left side. Now you try to find out the opposites. So what are the opposites here? So 1 opposite 2, in the same way 3 opposite 4, in the same way 5 which is a circle phase. So 5 is opposite to 6. What are 6? These 2 dark ones that is present on the right side and left side. So once you know the opposite, now you find out which of the following given option is correct. Now see here, for me 3 opposite is 4, 1 opposite 2 and 5 opposite 6. In this particular question, mainly you focus on 5 and 6. So what is 5? 5 is a circle. And what about the 6? 6 are the dark colors that are present in the cube. Okay. Means if the circle is visible, I should not see that face 6 because both are opposite. Means if 5 is visible for me, I should not see 6th one, which is the darker one. And remaining 1, 2 is a light color. Again 4 and 3 is also light color. It doesn't matter much. Either 1 or 2 I can take or 3 or 4 I can take, right? For example, see option 1. In option 1, clearly circle is visible. What is circle? 5 is circle. So this face is visible for me. Once this face is visible for me, the other two, that is 6th face, should not be visible. So 6th face I could not see. So what I am doing is, here the 6th face is visible for me. So this option is wrong. In the same way, in the option 2 also, the circle is present on the 5th face. For me, the 5th face is visible, the circle is visible, so that the 6th face, whatever that is there, which is opposite one, so 5 opposite 6, if circle is visible for me, that is the 5th face, the dark should not be visible because the 6th face is dark one. In this case, even though the circle is visible, the dark face is also visible for me, so this also wrong. Now I come to option 3. In option 3 also the problem is same because the circle is visible, which is the 5th face, and dark colors on the top is also visible, which is the 6th face. Both 5th and 6th, these two phases are opposite. Both 5th and 6th face, both are opposite, but they are adjacent here. So even this cannot be answer. So what is my answer finally? The answer is 4. How? The circle is visible. What is circle here? 5. So this will become 5. What is the opposite as 5? 6, which is dark in color. In this case, the dark color is not visible because this is on the other side. And what about the top? This top may be either 1 or 2 because here 1 and 2 both are light color. Now the other one is either 3 or 4 because here also 3 and 4 both are light in color. Because of 3 and 4 are light in color, this side becomes either 3 or 4. This satisfies all the conditions. So your answer is option 4. So here also you should find out the opposites. Once you find out the opposite, in the opposite, if one face is visible, exactly opposite face is not visible for us. Based on this logic, we try to solve this kind of questions. In this question, 3 views of same cube are given. So you can see that 3 views of a same cube. All the faces of the cube are numbered from 1 to 6. Select one figure which will result when the cube is unfolded. Now what he is doing is, he given the folded form. If I open, which of the following options are correct, he is saying. See, for this kind of questions, you should follow some simple logic. See here, in the first 2 question cubes, so total 3 cubes are given. We need to find out which one is the open form. Either 1 is open form, 2 is open form, or 3 is or 4 is the open form. This question is exactly the reverse form of the previous question that we saw now. So whenever he is giving the question like this, you first select any 2 cubes. In this case, I am selecting the first 2 cubes. So I am selecting these 2 cubes. Once I selected these 2 cubes, the first 2 cubes, the second step is find out the common face that is present between these 2 cubes. What is the common face between these 2 cubes? We know 3 is here, 3 is here, 5 is here, and also 5 is on the other face. And what are remaining? I am having only 2 and 1. So remaining face will become opposite. That is very important. So whenever you select any 2 cubes, in these 2 cubes, when 2 faces are common, in this case, that is 3 and 5, the remaining faces will be opposite. What are the remaining faces? 2 and 1 are opposite. So obviously 2 opposite is 1. So 2 opposite 1 means, I already said that between 2 opposite faces, you should have one face in between. Based on this logic, we will check that which option is correct or wrong. If you see, for example, option 1, in option 1, 1 and 2 are adjacent. No, this is wrong, because between two opposite faces, that is 1 and 2 are opposite faces. So obviously there should be one face in between. So option 1 is wrong. Come to option 2. In option 2 also 1, 2 are adjacent. So when 1, 2 are adjacent, this also will be wrong. And see the option 3. In option 3 also 1, 2 are adjacent. When 1, 2 are adjacent, this option is also wrong. Now you come to option 4 now. In option 4, see here 1, 2. In between 1 and 2, you have one face. That is, between two opposite faces, only one face is present at the center or in the middle. In this case, between 1 and 2, 5 is there. So answer is option 4 is correct. Let's try to continue this particular question a bit further, because to find out the opposites of all the faces. Now I find out only 2 and 1. Once I find out 2 opposite is 1, I got the answer. So in the examination you should do like this. But I am going to explain you completely here. So I said, whenever 3 cubes are given or 2 cubes are given and is asking to find out the open form, first you select any 2 cubes. After selecting any 2 cubes, the next step is find out the common. What is the common here? 3 and 5 common and 3 and 5 common. Once you find out the common, whatever are the remaining, they become opposite. Here 2 and 1 are remaining, so they became opposite. The next one is, you can select any 2 dice. Not only this, you can select any 2 dice or any 2 cubes here. For example, now you select these 2 now. Once you select these 2, what is the first step you have to do? Find out the common here. Here also, what is the next one is the common here. This is the common here. So once you find out the common, I said that before, when 2 faces are common, remaining faces are opposite. In this case, only one face is common. Now what you will do? So one face is common. From the common, you move either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. See, from common, what is the common here? In the both the cases is 3. So from the common, you move either clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. See the first cube in this. From 3, if I move clockwise, I will get 5. Again from the 5, I move clockwise, I will get 1 as the answer. In the same way, that is the 3 is common in other one. You move clockwise, you will get 4. And again you move clockwise, you will get 2. So 3 clockwise 4 and 4 clockwise is 2. Now what we have to do? What we have to do is write down the common first between these 2 dice. What is the common? 3 is the common. Right? Here also 3 is the common. Here also 3 is the common. From common, in the middle cube, I move clockwise, I got 5. So here also I got 5. And again if I move clockwise again, I got 1. In the second cube, in the next cube, from the common, that is 3, if I move clockwise, I got 4. And again if I move clockwise, I got 2. So once you got this, you know that 1 opposite is 2, 5 opposite is 4. So 1 opposite is 2 and 5 opposite is 4. And what are the remaining phases? 1, 2, and the remaining phases are 3 and 6. So 3, 6 becomes opposite. So once 3, 6 become opposite, let's check with the fourth option, because we know that fourth option is the correct answer. In this case, 1 opposite 2. So between 1 and 2, there is only one phase. So this is correct. Now 5 opposite is 4. You can see here 5 and 4 both are opposite, because in between only 1 is there. And what is the remaining? Remaining is 6 and 3. 6 and 3 are opposite. So your answer is option 4 is the answer. So in this case also, whenever you get this kind of questions, first you have to check for the common between the cubes. If there is 2 common, the remaining phase is opposite. If it is 1 common in the both the cubes, from the common, you move either in the clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. See here in this case, from the common 3, if I move in the clockwise direction, I got 5 and 1. And in the another cube, from the common, that is 3, if I move in the clockwise, I got 4 and cube. So from the common, that is 3, we got the next one is 5, the next one is 4. Obviously they became opposite, and the remaining clockwise direction we got 1 and 2 and they also became opposite. So once 5 and 4 and 1 and 2 are opposite, the remaining phases 3 and 6 became opposite. After finding out the opposite, check with the options, you will get the answer. In this today's topic, we learned about space orientation. In this space orientation, the examiner is going to give you three-dimensional image. By imagining your three-dimensional in your mind, you have to find out whether that particular three-dimensional figure is correct or not in the open form. Thank you.